Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Corn Syrup.
Ooh,
Yeah, finally another one.
I know. Also, no Minecraft today, boys.
Yeah, no Derek either. He couldn't make it.
Yeah, sadly, we can't. We fuck. Yeah, you know what? You know what? You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We originally planned to record this a week earlier, but I guess things got ahead of us. Especially now that since we're back in online classes, and which I think that was the first thing that we talked about mentioning first. Online classes back at it again, and she's right.
So fun.
Gotten worse.
So I feel like it's a bit more organized, but at the same time it's I don't know.
It's still online classes.
Why do the classes have to be a fucking hour long? I don't know.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half raw.
There's no breaks in between, so it's kind of worse.
And we only have 30 minutes for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my mother thought it was an hour.
It should be an hour. What the hell?
Yeah, because I think even last year they gave us 30 minutes of lunch, but an hour and a half of it's the study hall type thing.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Well, this feels like it was the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And we had a lot to work on, but still it's I don't know. As organized as it seems, it's still very it still seems very chaotic. Because you have to get out of one call, go to another one, and then get out of that one, go to another one.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna talk about how school is not that great in another episode. Probably we have two topics we want to talk about in this episode. We'll see how it goes. Because something happened during our online classes. That's the reason we're making this.
Plus, what the fuck is that? Okay, in general, I had this idea. I don't know how to explain it, but we'll see how this goes. If it goes in the direction that I was kind of hoping for, maybe at the beginning of the video, I'll add some sort of warning, hey, this video is not for the easily offended. But if you're hearing this and I didn't put a warning at the beginning of this video, then chances are it didn't get as it didn't come out the way we probably wanted it to come out. But we'll see how this goes. At the end of the day, we have a lot of opinions, and we just don't get. And at the end of the day, we just don't give a fuck. So
also remember, we're three idiots, but we speak the truth either way. But for real, it's our opinions. Don't get offended.
Yeah.
2020, no one can have opinion anymore.
That's hard for people not to get offended over. What opinions? Excuse me.
I get that out of here.
But yeah, if for whatever reason you feel obligated to respond to us, then just do it in in a peaceful and actually civil manner. Don't just be you guys fucking suck. That doesn't get anything done. That doesn't get that isn't gonna automatically make us, pues I guess that person's right and we're wrong. No,
if you did, I'll personally go and just make fun of you in the comment section. Maybe if I feel like it. If you actually had something, I disagree, but in a polite way, I might respond. Okay, I respect that, but here's my problem with it.
But yeah. So with that being said, I guess we should should we talk about a bit more about online classes, or do you think we've done enough of that for now? Since I guess in a later video we could go more in detail. It just sucks.
Yeah, and I guess people can speak more freely without realizing it. And That's kind of the reason why people said those things. Like, I don't know. We can talk about it in another episode because I do have problems. You might get another mice complaint podcast episode.
Oh god. Yeah. So with what we said, one of the things we wanted to bring up in this episode was which should we do first actually?
The one that actually happened first.
Okay.
Anyway,
But I
back
don't
to
know.
our next topic.
I guess we didn't really prepare for that much for the first one. But we were talking a bit more about the second.
Did it happen in the same class or no? I didn't.
No, it was on a different one. It was art, I think.
Okay. There's the art, yeah.
Yeah, there was this girl that was like demonstrating her art, and she was talking about how it had something to do with like, oh, women like being oppressed, and like, oh, women should be I forget, I don't know how to word this correctly, but it was pretty much like some of the things that like not only in that class, but like I think in like other times she's brought up. She's like talked about like, oh, women are oppressed and like this kind of stuff, and it's just kind of like by now in like 2020, you would think like I mean it's already like still like socially unacceptable, which is like, you know, like discriminate against a woman just for being a woman. So it's like
I'm pretty sure. Go ahead.
Like I feel like by now it's just like I don't know how to explain this because it's like by now like we can all agree like, you know, you shouldn't discriminate a woman just for being a woman, but it's like why is this? You go.
Yeah. God, you had to bleep that out.
Damn it! We can't go one episode without censoring something.
Yo, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah, well, here's like, I'm not saying there isn't oppression. There is, but like I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen as much in the
like it's
US.
not as bad as like maybe like some like, you know, some people like bring it up as to be like, you know what I mean? Like there's some people that like literally just that will like literally just like yell at anybody that disagrees with them. Like that would just be like, no, come on, like women are oppressed. Come on, how dare you have a different opinion? And it's like it's more complicated than just like, oh, like it's really complex. I don't know how to really transition into what.
Yeah, but and here's the thing, we can't like if we try to speak out like, oh, you're a man, you get everything, like.
Oh, it's damn, like Jesus fucking Christ, like how like what the first of all, the wage gap apparently. I think Mike was doing some research that like pretty much like said like there really isn't a wage gap. It's just it's like
here's, I'm not saying there isn't wage gap. There is, but here's the thing. Men will get paid more money because we have different interests. Men and females have different interests. They like different things. Men usually would do the most dangerous jobs. Like I guess thing. I'm not saying a woman can't do those jobs. They definitely can do their jobs. But here's the thing, like it's usually the men are doing it.
It's usually like the men that like do more hours and do like Mike said, like do the more dangerous jobs. And like I feel like that doesn't get it like put into account when people are like trying to say like, oh, like pues men get paid more. It's like if that was an actual thing, then like no man would have a job because like companies would just hire women because it's cheaper. If according to like, you know, everyone just being like, oh, pues men get paid more, then like no man would have a job, or at least like jobs for men would be going down. So it's like you see kind of like it doesn't make any sense because
like there's there are jobs where women get paid more, even though they're kind of not, sometimes not respectable, but they'd still get more money.
Yeah. I think one of the examples that Mike had brought up was like modeling. It's like in a
Well,
way like in the
that's respectable, but like, yeah,
I
iffy.
guess I guess we can just all agree that like West yeah I guess women would make more money in that
Well,
like
like
plus
here's a man.
I wanted to say this but I forgot like I personally don't have anything against feminism itself, but I am against like what it has become, if that makes sense.
I don't
Like
like feminists.
it's turned from like oh we should like men women equal. It's turned from that to oh women deserve more than men. It's like where the fuck did this it's if anything the feminist movement is only going backwards now because of that. It's like was at first it was about equality and now it's like fucking back to inequality. I don't like you get what I mean?
Yeah. Like here the men take more hours. You know why? Because biology, men are more have more like more physical like fit like not fit like have more muscle to use. I'm not saying that women can't beat my ass. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
most mostly women can beat my ass.
especially since like there's all this like oh you can't hit a woman. It's like what am I gonna do with
there's there's no I believe in equality, so I can punch women.
that? No, but hey, that is true. It's like what like it's like why the fuck like I mean I guess it kind of makes sense because like
It's kind of from like being a
biologically
gent.
like men
Yeah.
men are like apparently stronger, but it's like you just it's not like you just like can't completely like defend yourself, especially if you're like
Here,
seriously getting your ass whooped and like handed to
like
you. It's like
here's like in the animal we're animals. Like there's no going. Humans aren't part of the animal kingdom. There's, there's we're animals. Deal with it. Usually, the men are they're stronger, but there is some cases where the females are stronger than the men, like hyenas, spiders, mantises, like those. Those like, but
yeah,
here's the thing: we're have things in common with apes, monkeys, and usually the male are like the protectors. That's basically what it is.
yeah.
What's your thought, Ricky? I'm not sure if you have mic problems or
Oh no, I'm good. I'm
okay.
just yeah.
Enrique's waiting for the time that he can just go all out ranting. It's
Let me
building
show
up
back.
inside of Enrique right now.
Yeah. Fucking women thinking that they're all the shit. Fuck that. They're garbage. They don't deserve anything. In fact, they're lucky they're even alive.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding.
Obviously, that was a joke, people. Obviously, that was a joke. Like Filthy Frank once said, if you can't take a joke, then I don't know, go buy
Get off
some
the internet.
anal cream.
Got this little anal cream. Yeah.
But, yeah.
We're not coded like. And here's the thing. Okay, like, I guess we're done with wage gap. Because
Yeah.
also I
Like
remember
I personally like I feel like there really isn't, but if like there is, then like I don't think it is as high
as
as some
most.
people make it out to be. You know what I mean?
No, there is a wage gap, but like I'm not thinking it's crazy. I'll like this again. There definitely is a wage gap, but like it's not a wage gap. It's not a gap. It's something else.
It's income.
Uh,
There it is.
yeah, it's
That's what we were
earning,
talking about.
wage earnings kind of.
And this goes and like it goes back to like oh was men work the more dangerous jobs, the like work the longer hours, like in a way it kind of makes sense. And like at the end of the day it's like there's thousands of jobs out there, so like in some jobs women get paid more, and it's just like and like I really don't think that like it like if there is like, that that there is one, and if there is it's not as like as like bad as some people make it out to be. That's what I'm trying to say about the wage gap.
And I know by trying to make some light of things, there's a feminist which who knew we're talking about feminists. Yeah, there's one feminist who has a son, but she doesn't call him a son. She calls him a male baby.
What?
Or she keeps saying that how she hates men or something like that. And the fact that he's your son, he's your blood, like,
Yeah,
and the fact you had intercourse with a man,
Exactly.
like, you should never call your son a male baby at that point. Like, and at
yeah.
this point, like, I hate when people call kids crotch goblins. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What?
You never heard that?
No.
People, no, I'm being. People actually do that. People actually call like, "Oh, you crotch goblin."
The fuck?
I've literally
Yeah.
never heard that ever before in my life.
Yeah, mostly on Reddit.
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but don't call children that. Even if you hate them, like they're kids. They don't know what's going on. And here's the thing with equality with women. And the thing with social media, men get screwed over a lot.
Yeah. Did we mention this already? I don't know. But pretty much,
No, we
like,
don't.
we pretty much, like, it's so easy for a woman to destroy a man's career just by accusing him of whatever random bullshit she feels like. Like, people say, like, oh, innocent until proven guilty, but Jesus fucking Christ, with these situations, like, no matter what you're accused of, before you're proven guilty, sometimes even after you're proven innocent, like, your career is just ruined. It's just absolutely destroyed, and just it could just never recover because it's like there's this one accusation that
Uh,
and if you even if you prove that it's false, you people still look at you differently, and it's just so fucking, like, it's such bullshit. You know what I mean?
and we have
Exactly.
examples. And if you didn't think we have examples, we do. Fucking Will Smith's wife. I don't know her name. Who cares? Will Smith's wife cheated on the man, Will Smith. Will Smith.
Yeah,
Why would you cheat on Will Smith?
that is a fair argument. That is a fair argument. It's Will Smith.
And here's
It's the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. How could you dare cheat on him?
Men in Black. And guess what social media did? They didn't care.
Jesus
And
Christ.
here's the thing. She literally, they went on somewhere, they talk about it on camera, and you just see the Will Smith's face,
Yeah.
like,
Like,
sad, like
he's so done, but, like, for some reason isn't fucking doing anything about it.
because I'm pretty sure I talk about this, how cheating. I hate cheating when it comes to relationships. If you want to cheat on a test, that's fine. Who cares? I don't care. But hurting someone's feelings and not apologizing, like, oh, I just cheat. Like, no, like, you're making the person not trust you anymore. You're making them feel that you're not good
You're pretty
enough.
much telling them that, like, you're just not, you just don't want anything to do with them anymore, and you rather be with someone else.
And here's the thing, if a man cheats, people are like, oh, what an asshole. Like, I can't believe they did to you. I will never do that, my queen.
Yeah.
No, they do say that, sadly.
I say
And I have another example. I have two more, maybe, if I forget the third one. No, I remember now. Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
His newest wife is accusing him for abuse, and everyone's believing it. The social media is believing it. And guess who's disagreeing with the new wife? His ex-wives. They're just like, no, he never did that to any of us. His friends, his family are disagreeing. They know Johnny would never hurt someone.
Yeah.
Like, and 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 this one's I know the most. The voice of Broly. He got accused for this. Like, if you don't know who Broly is, Vic Mignon. I remember his name. He's a voice actor for Dragon Ball. He got accused for like for touching someone, but he didn't do it. There's photo evidence that he didn't do nothing. And the girl even lied. Like, she actually come out and lie. Like, man
Yeah.
gets so screwed over
Yeah.
so much.
And like literally just for an accusation, like no proof has to be given or anything, and then the guy's career is just ruined. And it's such bullshit, and it's just like that's the way, that's like the way I've always thought of it. It's like it's not that like, oh, one gender's like better than the other. It's just kind of like they both have like I guess like they both can suck. Being a fucking human sucks in general. It doesn't matter your gender.
Like, we both need genders. Like, you can't have one without another.
Yeah.
Like, we need to have. We
Like
need
yin and
more
yang.
people. Basically, that's actually a good example.
Yeah.
Because I think one means a female, one means a male, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. Just in general, just two like, you know, forces like
opposite forces.
Yeah.
Like working together.
And I think I was gonna bring this up. It's like there's a whole bunch of women out there that are like, oh, we should kill men and all of our problems would be solved. And it's like, if the roles were to be reversed, if a guy were to say that about women, he would get such amount of hate. Meanwhile, the woman that's like, oh, kill all men would either receive like mixed like criticism, or just get like a fuck ton of support. It's like, oh yeah, you know,
go off from all their little simps there supporting her.
Yeah, it's just like so fucking stupid. It's just like oh my god, like I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together.
But yeah, here's the thing: we don't hate women. We love women. I'm a straight male.
Okay.
Yes, people, believe it or not, we have nothing against women. Okay, believe it or not, out of everything we said, we just kind of like, you know, don't really agree with the whole, like, you know, oh, men should all die, and like, oh, women deserve more. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, what more could you want? You could ruin my career just by accusing me of whatever random shit. Like,
I'd rather not die. Okay, that's my thing. I'm good without dying. But like, all right, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh man.
Just like prove it, and again and again and again. Like, here's again, we can't say the things, or like, you're just a man. Like, you don't know the struggle. You know the struggle of being a man in 2020.
Yeah. Honestly.
Also, you have to remind you that we have to go to war. If
yeah, that's like a thing. That's like a thing. It's like, oh, it's like, women can do what, like, they're like, you know, very strong and can do whatever a guy can do, and then war comes around, it's like, oh no, I can't, you know, send the guys, why us? It's like,
I want to go back to the kitchen where I belong.
Again, a joke. Calm down, people.
Joke. Yeah, but you can't handle it. Remember, cream. So
you can just you know, put on your asshole. Just put on your asshole if it hurts a little bit. If you're hurting down there, you know, if you're a little offended, you can just rub it on your asshole like that. It's no problem.
Like, I'm pretty sure women are also nowadays, like, their war happens not all women, like, probably like someone, but I'm pretty sure most men, if war happens, we have to go to war.
Yeah.
You don't want us two anime weebs and a guy who likes to draw going to war.
That is true. That's true.
I have the power of God and anime.
Oh god.
And plus, that's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure, like if war were to happen, I'm pretty sure, like maybe there would be some women out there that'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go for it. Why not? But it's like
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
fair.
in a way, it's like men are more pressured to like go to war, and it's like
Oh,
and it's like if you look back at like past times during war, it's just like they would just literally pull anyone out of like college or like high school. It's just like I think it was college. Now I think of it. It's
yeah.
just
Like, no, if you're working as if you're like trying to be a doctor, you're fine because you're become a doctor.
yeah.
Am I correct? Like
It's,
again, if you try to talk out, like you get shit on.
yeah. And I now that now that I remember this like the video that I watched, it pretty much sums up feminism in just like a few words. It was this video. There was like an interviewer on the streets, and like he like asked a woman, it's like can a woman do like anything that a man can do, and and she's like yes, and then he was then he was like, can a man do what like anything that a woman can do, and she was like no. Pretty much
There you go.
feminism like summed up in like a few words. It's like
Yeah.
it's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. And then it's like, oh, like fucking like we deserve equality. Like quality, sorry. Like equality. But it's like in a way like it's shifting more towards inequality this time, like in a way favoring the women. So it's like I don't get all this is happening. Like, oh, women are oppressed. Like women get discriminated. It's like by now, like everyone knows it's socially unacceptable to think that to actually discriminate a woman or to oppress a woman. So it's like
But it's fine talking shit about man. Like,
yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that talk shit about men all the time, but like they don't really like get like called out on it as much.
if I remember, there's a video where there's a woman who touched a guy's leg,
Yeah,
and like
I saw it too.
if a man did that, you get killed. Well, not like
He would get like fucking tackled, like 10 police like on top of him. But a fucking woman does it, and it's just like, oh, haha, funny how things are. It's like what? Like clearly something's wrong because if the genders were switched, then it would be a completely different situation.
don't touch me. It's the virus going on. You like that shouldn't be a subtle nowadays. Like there's a virus.
Yeah. Don't touch people in general.
What are you doing? Again, we respect women. We like our moms. We respect them.
Like again, we like we have nothing. Oh, plus I have no, I don't know about you guys. I have nothing. I have nothing against. I have nothing against feminism. I'm just against what it's turned into. I want to reassure that point. I want to reassure
Women can't produce sperm. And men can't produce milk or a baby. But here's the thing: a woman can only do that if they have the man's sperm. Think about it.
Again, back to the yin and yang. Without one, the other one was it's fucked. I don't know.
I think we did kind of well. Unless you want, I do have another topic, but I feel that's. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like there was more points I was gonna bring up, but I already forgot. Oh, like I was gonna bring up how like men are like automatically like associated with like, oh, they fucking love sex. That's all they think about. It's like where like Jesus fucking Christ. Like
hey, I'm a Christian boy. I say myself married. No, here's the thing. Everyone most of the time they like sex, like no matter what. Like I
But it's like,
agree. There's some men that think, oh, I'm a nice person. I deserve the sex. No.
yeah, fucking simps. But it's like not
Get
all
that.
men are like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you personally think that I'm want to have sex with you, wrong. I'll probably just offend you like, no, I'd rather not. And probably offend you, but that's the truth.
Mike, I think your mic cut off. I'm not sure. Or I don't know if you.
I probably just caught myself, but I'm just
Okay.
frustrated. Maybe.
Plus, what else I was gonna bring up? I think I was gonna bring up like parenting. Like if a
Yes.
guy were to like be like out in the streets taking care of their children, like they will automatically like get like someone will automatically be like, oh, daddy duty, or like, oh, you're babysitting. It's like, no, they're taking care of their child as an actual responsible parent. And it's just like just because he's a man doesn't mean like he doesn't want to do that. Of course, like dads want to spend time with their children. And this goes back to
Yeah.
like the whole like jobs thing, like, oh, pues, like oh, like it's just men work more hours, and like, you know what I mean?
They're busy unless you're like a stay-at-home dad. That is a
Yeah.
thing.
But it's like I don't understand like where like why everyone's just like, oh, pues like dads don't want to spend time with their children, and like d- like, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just like, and every time they're like with their children, oh, pues they're babysitting. It's like it doesn't make any sense in a way.
Yeah. If we ever bring this up to our classmates, most of them like will probably get offended, but like, oh well,
We'd probably get shit on by a few people.
I wouldn't care. I don't talk to those people anyway. You can tell how we're the loners. But we speak the truth. That's why they hate on us.
Plus, like at the like we said at the beginning of this episode, like having different opinions is not bad. That's just how human minds work. If everyone thought the same, then like that's when nothing would get done. But like everyone has different opinions, and if you don't agree with ours, then like, and if you feel like, you know, we're not like bringing everything up that needs to be brought up to be fair, then like just we can have a fair, friendly discussion. We don't have to fucking yell at each other. It's like, you know what I mean? Because most like people that are like, oh, but you have a different opinion, I'm gonna fucking scream my lungs at you and like threaten you and like, you know, send all my followers towards you to send you hate. It's like it's it's so fucking stupid. But it's like, come on, people can have opinions and still like hang out and like talk and stuff like that. And like if one wants to convince the other of of their opinion, it's like they can just do it friendly. They don't have to scream things at each other. Like it can just be a friendly discussion. It's like, here's what I think, and now tell me what you think. Oh, that's what you think. Okay, pues, you know, like actually like come to like some sort of like agreement. And if you still can't like convince each other, then it's like, oh, pues, I guess too bad,
Just
you
don't
know.
speak to each other. Also, back to how men are
Pues,
some
and
more
not
pressure.
exactly like, again, like you can have different opinions than other people, and it's like still talk to them. It's just like, you know, completely shutting down a person just for different opinions. It's just kind of like, it's, I don't know, like in my opinion, it's kind of like kind of a shitty move.
Yeah. Back to how men are somewhat more pressure. Here's I'm not in Japan. I'm not like an expert in Japan's culture. We did watch a documentary. That's not the greatest source, but if a son goes to the same work as the father, the son is expected to do a better job than the father, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not an expert in Japan's culture. They could be it, could not be it anymore. Again, Japan's more smart than us Americans. Because America, for some reason, trying to fix Japanese art.
Oh my god.
I feel that should be saved for a different episode. I feel
Yeah.
that's not as serious.
Yeah. I've almost been recording for an hour now. So, but I honestly do think that like the second one we brought up more things.
Yeah.
It's just that we briefly mentioned like the thing that happened in the online class, and then we just went off on like that.
Well, I think that was the point. I do
Yeah.
another topic. I'm not sure about this one, about the poor and the rich. Remember
Hmm.
the same girl? It was the same girl, also bragging how she dated rich guys
Yeah, that is true.
and how yeah, yeah, it makes sense that they have different problems. Well, they don't have the same problem, but here's the I would argue that the rich have different problems themselves.
Yeah.
This might be quick, like, oh, here's my point of view, because it's kind of like an hour already. So like here's the thing, I'm not rich. I'm my family are okay, they're not okay. But I do believe that the rich do have different problems, and again, a documentary, not the greatest. There was a kid who was wealthy, but sadly still committed suicide. He couldn't. He,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean, he couldn't like. 'Cause I feel the rich parents have more, at least the good ones, that don't despoil their child.
Yeah.
They expect
And
them to be more.
most often than not, it would be like the rich parents that like don't pay as much attention to their children because they're just focusing on like what's bringing the most income. So
Yeah,
like,
like yes, most of the time, rich people have the things they have more opportunities, but I also feel that they're expected more. You won't expect some poor person to get a million. Like if a poor person get $1 million, like that's impressive. But like if a rich kid did it by himself without any help, people his parents probably help him out.
yeah, he probably got a small loan of $1 million.
$1 million. Oh, Trump. We don't go, we don't. Do we talk about politics in this podcast or no?
I don't know. Especially like
Maybe
with the
next.
election going on, I feel like both candidates are
Maybe,
like you know what I
maybe
mean?
in November when the elections are starting.
Yeah,
And I think we did well. I think
yeah.
not sure.
Especially like in the second half.
Again, as a last reminder, this is our own opinions.
Yes.
I do believe we did repeat a bunch of stuff, but we're trying to make our point across. This is the only way we know how repeating. Like this is the best we can do for now.
We're like trying to like get it across as much. God damn it, I repeated myself. But
You repeated me, sir. Get that or not?
okay, whatever.
And I hope that people will understand our opinions,
Yes.
understand why us three big us males that's kind of fair. Uh, that all race should be equal. There's nothing different of our races. Only the looks are different. That's the only things are different. Everything
Yeah.
else is the same.
Because if we were all the same race, let's be honest, we'd like it just like I don't know, it wouldn't be like good. I don't know.
Technically,
I don't know how to
we're
explain
all
it.
the human race. So technically,
Haha. Got him.
remember the teacher who said that? What a scumbag teacher.
Oh man.
I think
Should we have an
yeah,
episode?
I feel this is good enough.
Yeah. So again, if you have a different opinion, then you can very peacefully talk about it in the comments. Maybe we'll read it.
And
It's not like we get a lot of comments either way, so
we
we'd
have
probably
we
be
haven't
most
we,
likely we'll see it.
we haven't got a single comment. We're not begging for comments. We're just saying that we don't get them often, which is fine. It's we know what happened. That we don't get much comments. Anyway, I feel we should end this. Ricky, you
Yeah.
want to do the usual?
Sure. All right. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing our opinions on these topics. And like
Yes, sir.
Alex said, you guys can leave your own opinions down in the comments below. We'll probably read it to see what you guys have to say as well. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
There we
And
go.
cut.
I'm gonna cut
There
it
you go.
off. Cut it off. Cut it off right there.
I think we did well. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's the thing. Like, it was in the second half that we were doing well. But
Okay, who should we talk shit about? Nah, I'm okay. Smash or pass?
Oh my god.
I wonder if we're ever gonna like actually like do that, but like in a joking way. It's like, oh, Danny DeVito, Conan O'Brien.
Fuck yeah. Yo, people who think we're gay.
No homo, but Danny DeVito looked kind of sick.
Danny DeVito, Eminem.
Oh my god.
Dr. Phil, Eminem.
Oh, God. Do you guys want to get back on Discord, or do you think? Or
Sure.
do you guys want to call it a day?
If you want, I'm finding your way.
Yeah, I can go back to Discord. You're just gonna have to
How about you?
give me a moment to like, because I'm in a closet, so you have to give me.
You're in the closet? Coming out of the closet, huh? You're coming out of the...
You already
Yeah,
know that I
watch.
record in a closet for better sound quality. Okay.
I know, but
Yes.
it's still funny. Haha, funny, good joke.
Haha, gay.
Haha.
Just
You
fucking.
Why'd I go back to your community?
Oh my god.
God. You know, guys, we're
Okay.
still recording, so
Uh-oh.
Bloopers. Bloopers at the end.
Exposed.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
fucked up if you actually do that. I'll find you, Alex.
I'll find you and I'll kill you.
You know, the more you say this, the more likely I'm probably gonna add it in.
You probably
And
are.
the more likely that you're not gonna survive another day.
I'm gonna sneeze on you, bro. Just watch it.
Oh no!
Watch you.
Oh. Jesus Christ!
Okay. It's a joke. Yeah.
All right, I'm ending the recording here.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you guys in
Back to
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.